One of the best tools you could ever have is a Trivial Pursuit book. Because what you could do is you could just open up the book, find a question, and memorize the answer. That's it. And it varies. Right here you have numbers, words, multiple words, a little bit more complicated. This question is a little bit longer than who invented calculus, right? And so you're able to figure out, okay, I have this big question. How do I condense it down into a few points and then change those points into images? And then how do I connect it to the answer? And so a Trivial Pursuit book allows you to practice memory techniques on a huge array of information. No, it's not going to be the same thing over and over and over again. No, there's going to be all these different topics. The questions are varying length, the answers too, and so you have to force yourself to be able to adapt quickly. But sadly, you probably won't have any questions and answers dealing with like maybe shapes, or like the geography of countries. Maybe some new books too. I don't know, but generally they're kind of just like this, right? You have the question and then the answer in word form, or I guess number, right? And so it's really a fantastic resource to use, because if you're on a train, in a waiting room, on the bus, you can just pull it out and practice your memory techniques. So this is just to use when you have some downtime, and instead of being on your phone all the time, actually learn something. And so it's a fantastic resource to have, but it also tests you on your recall ability, because maybe you memorize a good amount of questions in your Trivial Pursuit book, and maybe you flip to it and you're like, whoa, I memorized this question. And then you test yourself to see if you can recall the answer. If you can't, clearly whatever method or whatever way you came up with to memorize the answer to the question didn't work. And so now you're troubleshooting in order to improve yourself when you want to learn something like from a book, or maybe it's a class or whatever it may be. You're figuring out all these problems with Trivial Pursuit questions, and now once you have the solutions, you're not going to make the same mistakes once you start applying memory techniques to things you want to learn, right? And so a Trivial Pursuit book is just a fantastic way to test new methods out, test your recall ability, and figure out any problems you might have and find the solutions. So I really do recommend having a Trivial Pursuit book. On my bookcase over there, I have this big Trivial Pursuit book. It probably has like, I don't know, I think it's like 5,000 questions, something like that. A lot of questions, but just having that wherever I go and be able to practice memory techniques is really cool. And it's always kind of exciting to see if you ever get a question that you did memorize. So you can see, oh crap, let's see if I can actually recall this question. Even though I'm supposed to supposedly memorize it, right? Let's see if I can actually recall it. So get yourself a Trivial Pursuit book. You can probably get an app on it. You can print a whole bunch of questions and answers out and just memorize them. You can do it however you want, but as long as you just have something with you that you can just take wherever you go, that's the whole point of the tool I'm talking about in this video. Having a Trivial Pursuit book is something easy you can take around with you, and that's the whole point of it. You want to make sure it's portable, all right? So hopefully you enjoy this video, and I'll see you next time.